Hey, Taurus, Gemini, Cusps. It's Land of the Comedian Medium, and I am coming here to bring you a reading because I missed it. It's the January reading, and I knew I missed one person when I was looking in there. I'm like, oh my God, I missed you totally, and I apologize because I'm going to get yelled at because I've got some Taurus, Gemini people that are in my life. So, yeah. So anyway, let me get on with this. Hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. And visit chantedsky.com for a reading or a house clearing or Reiki or hypnosis or I do lots of different things. I wear many hats, I guess. Anyway, and with that, I'm going to do a reading, and let's go. In the past, you felt very restrained. I want to say you couldn't be yourself, okay? And you've recently come up with some ideas or had an opportunity to take the bull by the horn. See, this is a creative endeavor. Now, this could be a pregnancy or something, because pregnancy, you have to understand that when, as an artist or as a writer or anything, that musician, anything you do, you are giving birth to something. So when you write that book, you are giving birth to it. So that's why, this is more of a creative endeavor. So I want to say some of you guys may be pregnant. It may be a physical pregnancy, okay? But there's an idea, and I want to say that the idea is, it's totally creative. I want to say, I think you're channeling it, and you may not even realize it. And there's been a lot of hard work involved. And it's finally time to say, I want to say you've visited this before. I want to say that, you're in a transformation, guys, right there. A transformation card. I want to say that you've visited this before, that you've tried this before, it wasn't successful. Now you're trying it in a different way, or you're redoing something. Maybe you tweaked your book. Maybe you didn't have any luck selling something creative, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going to do that this way. Okay, and the cards are urging you to do that in the 2020. Now in 2020, that's a 4. Okay, that's a creative number, and it's a karmic number. And a lot of people's dreams are coming true in 2020 because of the number that it is, okay? Some of the people have great luck. I know I have luck in my chart. I have quite a bit of luck in my chart this year. So I am going to put stuff out there. Be careful with right now juggling too much. I want to say, as you're doing this, be careful with your money. Be careful how you're doing what you're going to be doing, because the idea is there, but you need to follow through. And right now it's saying, you're going to have a woman that comes through and take the bull by the horns. All right? It is an air sign, okay? And I want to say, I'm getting messages now, so if I be quiet for a minute, that's what's going on. You don't know quite to follow your head or your heart, and you're kind of at a crossroads as far as some of the decisions that you are making pertaining to this, pertaining to love, so you have an ending coming with a possibility of quite a bit of money, but you're very sad about the ending. And I think it's because it didn't turn out the way you had wanted it to, and now you've got this new opportunity, and you're almost sad about it, okay? This thing worked out. This thing was exactly what you wanted in the past, or at least that you had wanted, or it was a great opportunity. I want to say there's mastery. You've mastered it. Let's move on. But you're very sad at the same time. I feel like you don't want the changes, but yet you do. You're Gemini. Gemini they can be two different people. I know lots of Gemini Tauruses. And, Taurus is money based, and Gemini's more, I don't know, they're a little more emotional, a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like they're two different people at times, and that's why they call them the twins. And I do feel that they have opposing. They feel one way one time. They feel they constantly weigh their options because they feel both ways at the same time sometimes. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to ask about the opportunity that you have that you're making your decisions. Okay. I'm getting this quite a bit in all of the readings. It's been very, very surprising that most people they're on their way to a creative endeavor. There's money to be made. There's a new start. There's an ending. I'm getting that quite a bit this month as I'm doing the readings. It'll be interesting when I do my love readings because, yeah, they've been very, very similar, and a lot of them. A couple haven't been, but see, you're on your way to the Queen of Pentacles. You have to, and it's trying to figure out if you're going to walk away. And you have to make your decision. And it's keeping you up at night. And this creative thing that I'm doing, boy, is it a chance. I better be careful how I walk. I better walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay? And I want to say that it's something that's a bit of a risk. And you're so hoping to get away from you're waiting for messages. You got a Sun card, guys. You see, you can't decide which way to go. And it's an ending. There's an ending going on. But I feel like it's really good. You have a Sun card. It's interesting that I've gotten this so many times. I'm kind of like bizarre. Do you know what I'm saying? But there are so many people out there that are waiting for messages, waiting for money, I want to say that this message might be pertaining to an actual job where you've got a job offer. I feel like some people might have to pull some strings a little bit for you. But look at the money. The money in the Pentacle. I mean, that's, and the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, which you are, partially an earth sign. Could be you. I feel it is you. All right. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting reading because I have a habit of getting the same thing. And I'm not quite sure why, but I think that most of us are starting a new cycle of some sort. Okay? These are Moonology cards. They're kind of like a continuation of what I always pull these. I've got a couple other ones I pull. I pull self-care, and then sometimes I pull these, the Psychic Tarot. I do those too. And I enjoy them. They're just extra. Sometimes I pull Animal Oracles also. The Animal Oracles are a nice card to pull. I don't know where I put them. Oh, they're over here. I see them. Okay? So expect powerful change. See, there's change going on. And it's powerful. And I want to say you're the queen, man. You're the queen of money. There's money coming. And I want to say that this is a good thing. You're going to win. You're going to win in this. Okay? Remember to bring love. And this is me talking. Whenever I've put other people first, whenever I have not been selfish and have given myself, I'm successful. And see, the money comes because of you putting yourself out there to give to others. People don't understand that, and I'm like, it's more. Some people say it's the law of attraction. I say it's more than that. I'm gonna start writing. One of my books I'm writing is I don't believe in manifestation. I believe in alignment, and I believe that it's been predestined by you in your chart to be successful or to be unsuccessful. Whatever you wrote into your chart, your soul knows the way. You have to get what you do want, you have to put yourself in an alignment so that it happens. You can't just sit here going, oh, yeah, I'm going to just make that happen. And I know that a lot of people that say that the manifestation is, you know, it all goes together. I know it does, but I believe a little bit differently than a lot of people. That I believe that we've planned it all, and that we have to make sure we put the pieces in the puzzle in the right way to get from A to B. So anyway, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So it's going to get a whole lot better for you. I mean, I want to say in the past you had been very happy, or at least you tried, and now it's kind of like just done. Be bold, make the first move, always make a move. Don't just say, hey, it's going to come to me. And the answers you need are coming, okay? The answers you need are coming, which means you might have to wait a little bit longer, and I do feel like that. But I do feel like this is mid-January. This is a mid-January reading. I don't know why I say that, but I want to say that this isn't the very first part of the January. This is more in the mid. Now, if you believe that you aren't going to, and if you don't want any changes, and don't make them, then nothing is going to happen. Do you see my point? You have to be able to be bold and make the first move, just like the card said, okay? Make sure that you're putting your ducks in a row so that the change can happen. Because the universe doesn't want you unhappy. God doesn't want you unhappy. He might challenge you a little bit, but he doesn't want you to be completely miserable, okay? And it's up to you to make yourself happy. God helps those that help themselves, right? With that, I'm going to leave you. Please hit like and subscribe. I appreciate all the really positive stuff. I've gotten a couple of negatives, but there's always a couple of trolls out there. So, book me for a reading. I do phone readings. I do a lot of stuff here at my house. That's why I'm doing it the way I do. This is literally where you would sit if you were getting a reading. So that's kind of what I do, and I do have a pretty large following outside of Chicago. So, with that said, blessings, and I'll see you in a couple weeks, or maybe a week or so. I don't know, when I getting ready to do your love readings. Take care.